And guess what? Your brain, there's no such thing as a female brain existing in a male body. It just doesn't work that way. That's not how biology works. There's nothing more unscientific than this notion of magical transgender fluidity. It just doesn't, it's absolute BS in every possible way. Well, the federal government has now decided in this particular case that the high school violated the student's rights. The student, who was identified as a girl for a number of years, filed a complaint with the Office for Civil Rights in late 2013 after she, I love the media, after she was denied unrestricted access to the girls' locker rooms. First of all, full biological boy, complete with twig and berries, okay? Everything's there. District and federal officials negotiated for months, and a solution appeared imminent as recently as last week when the district put up privacy curtains in the locker room. So the district complied, and they said, we'll allow this boy into the girls' locker room. One thing, you get naked in the locker room, we're going to put up curtains so these girls aren't forced to gaze upon the male anatomy. The kid objected. He said, no, all these girls should be forced to look at my genitals. If I want to show my genitals, these girls should be forced to look at my genitals. So here's the magical world the left has now created with all of this garbage. Okay, here's the magical world. If a boy were to, in his classroom, if a boy were to show a girl a picture of himself naked or text a picture of himself naked to the girl, that violates two laws. One, child pornography laws. You're not allowed to convey that over any sort of communicative device. And two, it would be sexual harassment, right? It would be sexual harassment if a boy were to just unsolicited show his junk to a girl. However, if that boy pretends he's a girl or is mentally ill and thinks he's a girl and shows his junk, not only can he show his junk to the girl is obligated to be in a position to look at it. Obligated to be in a position to look at it. And it's discrimination if the girl says, I don't want to see that. That just means that she's a sexist. You see, it means she hates women. It means the girl hates women if she doesn't want to look at a penis. Got it? You with me? So this is the logic of the left now. Okay, and this is how far it's gone. It seriously has gone so far. This occurred to me the other day. You realize that we live in a society now where if an adult, this is the correct standard, okay? The correct standard. If an adult were to touch a child sexually, I'm talking about like a 10, 11-year-old child sexually, in a sexual manner, that would be pedophilia. We'd put him in jail for life, as we should, and we should look to castration as a possible solution because this is egregious stuff. However, and why? Why? Because even if the kid says they consent. Why? Because children are not capable of consent, right? This is the basis of all pedophilia law. However, if that 10 or 11-year-old says, I am a girl, and that 10 or 11-year-old happens to be a biological boy, and you chop off that person's genitalia, or you give that person hormone treatment to shrivel their genitalia and prevent hormonal development, then you're a hero. So in other words, if you're a doctor and you touch a kid's privates without any sort of consent, in a sexual manner, you go to jail. If you touch a kid's privates, give that kid a shot to prevent the development of the privates, and then prepare that kid to have the privates chopped off, you're a hero.